Bad soundbite? Look, that's copium to me. It's copium in my favor, but still. Sure, yeah, it's not me. It's the soundbite that's wrong. Orion Mosh, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. It's the soundbite that's bad. Tomo's in the box, thankfully. Here we go.
De kleurrijke omvang. Er speel heel veel met kleuren. En de pop-art is eigenlijk ontstaan in de jaren 60. Met Andy Whirl,
Arabic.
Keith Haring en dat soort grote namen. Nee, ik ben gewoon van jongs af aan ben ik altijd met tekenen bezig geweest. Heel veel met gewoon met een potlood, zou ik maar zeggen. Echt zwart, wit en grijs.
Sir, I'm going to need you to re-record this audio. And can you use, like, your cell phone instead of a fucking etch and sketch?
De kleurrijke omvang. Er speel heel veel met kleuren en...
Met kleuren. Midichlorian. Star Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan, I want to eat a pierogi. Obi-Wan pierogi. Polish?
De pop-art is eigenlijk ontstaan in de jaren 60 met Andy Whirl.
It doesn't sound Polish.
En Keith Haring en dat soort grote namen. Nee, ik ben gewoon van jong...
Can I tell you that I'm picking Dutch because all of the phone answers have been Dutch? They must have taken it from like a Dutch call-in radio show or something.
É na Colômbia que muitos venezuelanos encontram por estes dias no negócio das
This is
flores.
Polish.
Meio de subsistência.
You're telling me that's not?
A época que antecede o Dia dos Namorados é uma das mais fortes no país, responsável por cerca de 74...
Why is she speaking with a Russian accent?
É na Colômbia que muitos venezuelanos encontram por estes dias no
Come on!
negócio das flores meio de subsistência.
Can I get some European either affirmation or denial here? As a North American, I accept my own ignorance. The first step is admitting you have a problem. I just want to know, if you're from Europe, do I have a case here for being a little bit misled?
A época que antecede o Dia dos Namorados é uma das mais fortes no país, responsável por cerca de 74% das exportações para os Estados Unidos.
I speak Russian, you're correct. No, it sounds similar, sounds a little similar. Rumble Muffin, I know, I'm happy you agree with me, but I'm not. I know that you're American. You and I both know nothing, unfortunately, I think. Although now that I think about it, don't you have Russian ancestry? So maybe you're actually a more authoritative source than me. I am Russian. Okay, sorry. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus you're American now. Oh man, I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, whatever. We lost one life. That's fine. That's fine.
Mantıksal bir sorun var. Yani bu ikisini de Katar ancak sizin kafanızı karıştırmak için destekleyebilir.
That's Turkish, man. That's Turkish. Let's go.
Compete-nos, compete ao sistema de ensino superior, compete ao governo garantir uma resposta à expectativa dos nossos jovens e também da população adulta.
It's a fade out.
Compete-nos, compete ao sistema de ensino superior, compete ao governo garantir.
I feel like that's Polish. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. All right, I'm building some rules into my head, okay? The rule is if you think it's Polish and Portuguese is an option, you take Portuguese instead.
המרכבה הועמסה עד מלואה בפחם.
Sad.
אבל עד מהרה הם נאלצו להפחית את...
It's Hebrew.
Täällä Suomessa on kohdistunut viime päivät siitä, millainen sotku syntyy, kun presidentti Halonen ja ulkoministeri Stubb vuorottelevat tuolla kokoussalissa. Kuinka se on sujunut?
We've had this before.
Täällä Suomessa on kohdistunut viime päivät siitä, millainen sotku syntyy, kun presidentti Halonen ja ulkoministeri Stubb...
Portuguese. Okay, well, let's pay out the doubters for like the 17th time in a row. End submissions. Pay out the doubters. It's obviously Finnish. Look, okay, that legitimately was my next guess. But the thing that gets me to be fully committed to Finnish is when I hear someone who sounds like Ati from Control and rolls like 7 R's in a row. At which point I'm like, that's Finnish. I know how it sounds a little culturally insensitive, but if you didn't speak English and you played this game and there was a clip where somebody said like, I would like a cheeseburger, please, you would be like, that's English, man. Come on. There's little hallmarks we can adhere to that serve as anchor points to prime us to recognize the language that's being spoken. With Finnish, it's like rolled R's. With Italian, I kind of feel like it's a little staccato. Like I don't know how to describe it necessarily. With French, I'm like it's like a honey dripping out of a jar. You guys don't think this way? Well, that explains why I get like 12% on these, and everybody else is averaging like 70. I just speak the language. That's better, I guess.
제주 남부와 제주
It's Korean.
산지에는
Bilo je dosta siva, još sivlja od Beograda, a onda sam 71. godine sa nekih, da, tako, 13 godina, doputovao prvi put u Beč, negde oko 29. novembra.
Croatian. Let's go!
Susulan penemuan tersebut, fokus pencarian kini tertumpu
Italian,
di sepanjang
Spanish,
Sungai Prias
Portuguese.
dekat Pos Tohoi, Gua Musang, lokasi mayat Sasa ditemui.
Polish? Malay.
Men ju hårdare han blåste, desto tätare svepte
This is
vandraren
Spanish.
kappan om sig. Och till slut gav nordanvinden upp försöket. Då lät solen sina strålar skina helt varmt och genast tog vandraren av sig kappan. Men ju hårdare han blåste, desto
He says hablo esta. How am I supposed to not think this is Spanish when he says hablo
svepte
esta?
vandraren kappan om sig. Och till slut gav nordanvinden upp försöket. Då lät solen sina strålar skina helt varmt och
It
genast tog
sounds so
vandraren av sig
Swedish
kappan.
though, but listen.
Men ju hårdare han blåste, desto
Hablo esta.
tätare svepte vandraren
I think
kappan
it's
om.
Swedish still. Can someone explain to me how he's not saying hablo esta? That's not what he's saying. He's saying Han Blasta? Like Han Solo shot first? Han Blasta? What the heck does this mean? It means nothing in Spanish. He blew. That means he blew. Okay.
20 שנים שיוסי בניון נמצא על המגרש מאז הבכורה שלו בגיל 17 בהפועל באר שבע. 20 שנים של חדרי הלבשה, 20 שנים של דשא, של זיעה, של ריצה אחרי הכדור. כל אחד אחר בכדורגל כנראה היה נשחק, מתעייף, אבל בניון כאילו...
Let's go.
这件事儿让他看到了商机。陈国安以前曾经在澳大利亚学做过咖啡。
Let's go. We're going for 75. There's a genuine chance.
Und weil die Zeit auch insgesamt ganz schön war. Allerdings...
I can't listen to this. This motherfucker is inside my head.
War für mich Weihnachten noch immer ein eher...
Is this like one of those binaural beats? Like if you listen to it, you feel like you're freebasing PCP or something?
Stressiges Erlebnis, weil meine Mutter ja Diakonin war, also Gemeindehelferin.
It's German and he's talking about Conan O'Brien's podcast.
他在生前也常常为失明的人念
This is
书。
Mandarin again.
Chú chó của quân đội Mỹ từng cứu mạng nhiều
This
người
is
trong chiến dịch
Vietnamese.
đổ bộ của lực.
Che rappresenta 148 imprese
we've done it.
associate che operano a diverso titolo nella ricerca e nella produzione di risorse minerarie. Lo scorso 17 febbraio...
This is Italian, but they want you to think it's Finnish.
علشان السنتين او الثلاثه اللي قعدت فيهم ما كنتش ظاهره على الشاشه فالناس طول ما هي بتتفرج على مطب صناعي كده فاكراني لسه صغيره.
She is going off, man.
اصلا اول ما قريت اول حلقه صدمه يعني مش طبيعيه انه انا
كنتش تعرفي ان في حاجه كده.
ما كنتش اعرف.
Look, it's either Persian or Dutch, okay? Or Arabic.
السنتين او الثلاثه اللي قعدت فيهم ما كنتش ظاهره على الشاشه.
Yanny. Did you hear that?
فالناس طول ما هي بتتفرج على مطب صناعي كده فاكراني لسه صغيره. لما جالي بقى القاصرات اصلا اول ما قريت اول حلقه صدمه يعني مش طبيعيه انه انا
كنتش تعرفي ان في حاجه كده؟
ما فيش، ما كنتش اعرف علشان السنتين او الثلاثه اللي قعدت فيهم ما كنتش يعني ما كنتش ظاهره على الشاشه.
I'm gonna say this is
فالناس طول ما هي بتتفرج على مطب صناعي كده
Persian. Yanny. Oh, do you want me to play the rap part again? Here she goes.
فاكراني لسه صغيره. لما جالي بقى القاصرات
Gotta get it like a letter from above because I get it like a live.
اول ما قريت اول حلقه
Like she's I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. Got you looking at the gliss on my hands and wrists while I'm laying back smoking on my cannabis. When it comes to rocking the rhythm like Marvin and Luther, I can tell you ain't no messing with Con Man and Twists.
國防部近日發布蔡政府上任以嚟嘅第一
It's Cantonese.
Po kultūros sostinė, kiek mes čia turėjom visokių turistų, mes tikrai džiaugiamės. Mes nesam jau tokie ištėžę, susitvarkėm, įmokam, turėjom.
I'm gonna guess that it's Lithuanian because we haven't seen it before. Let's give it a. It sounded kind of Scandinavian. Well, sorry, it sounded kind of Baltic.
Verificou-se que, além do risco de reiteração delitiva, há também o concreto risco de Palotti frustrar a aplicação da lei penal mediante dilapidação de seu patrimônio.
I think that's Portuguese.
Պատակալինիմ կողմից մեկ հավելումով առայն որ սահմանադրական լիազորությունների ամբողջական իրականացմանը զուգահեռ ավելի շատ ժամանակ եմ հատկացնելու երիտասարդ քաղաքական լիդերներին մեր երկրի անցած տարիներին
It's something but French.
Պատակալինիմ կողմից մեկ հավելումով առայն որ սահմանադրական լիազորությունների ամբողջական
Armenian. What we got 125 though. That's pretty good. We paid out the believers at the very least. You know what's happening next. I'm believers, by the way, enjoy your 6.7x payout here. Next, we're just getting the calibration first, okay? The first thing we got to do is just calibrate. Come on, this is Tosk Albanian. You don't know that right off the bat? You don't know Tosk Albanian when you hear it? Come on.
Kur nāc arī kopējie eksāmeni, jūs vispār nevarat iedomāties ar kādu stingrību un ar kādu uzmanību.
It's Kurdish. Pretty close. Hey, K and L right next to each other in the alphabet.
也都和这行业感觉啊，搿都时间太久了，所以是不鸟个新日生活中间个新日
This is Wu Chinese.
Rôznorodé problémy, s ktorými sa na nás ľudia obracajú. Zahrňame tam naozaj od nejaké medziľudské problémy, vzťahové problémy aj s rodinou.
Okay. Sicilian? Trick question. That's a chess defense. Dari, isn't that I not getting myself in trouble, but isn't that a show that was a cartoon on MTV like in the 1990s, I think?
Rôznorodé problémy, s ktorými sa na nás ľudia
Bro, European languages are so hard, okay? I don't even know if this is European, I'm just making a guess. But like at least when we had the good sense in North America to pick English, we went like, you know, we put our own little twang on it. Hey, y'all. Yin's going down to the Steelers game later. It's easy, okay? But in Europe, English bleeds into French, bleeds into Italian, bleeds into, and then you get the Albanian, Turkish, and then Welsh, Slovak, Serbo-Croatian. Like it's all like it's a melting pot that it's so hard as somebody who doesn't speak it to figure out the delineations between them. Like there's a little, it's almost like when you're eating a cioppino, you know, there's different elements. There's some elements at the start of this that seem very like Western European to me, and then there's some elements of this that seem almost like from the Arabic Peninsula to me, and then there's some elements like
Zahrňame tam naozaj od nejaké medziľudské problémy, vzťahové problémy.
My eyes closed opinion is that this is Eastern European. Let's say it's Slovak. Okay, never mind. It's actually really easy.
Que toute cette génération de photographes qui étaient éparpillés un peu au Sénégal, au Mali, en Côte d'Ivoire, en Guinée,
Macros,
etc.,
is this Australian English?
Archivistes. Ils avaient un cahier scolaire. Chaque cliché.
This is French. This is French.
Neste momento, eu julgo que o país precisa de uma nova etapa neste combate tremendo à crise económica, financeira e social em que estamos e que o tempo político de
Lithuanian. Every time. I'm so sorry.
Absoluut niet zien aankomen. Het is duidelijk geweest het moment dat Hilde Krivits naar voren geschoven werd als minister. Toen had ik zoiets van, ja, ik sta eerste opvolger. De kans zit erin dat ik naar het Vlaams parlement ga, wat dan ook effectief nu gebeurd is. Ja, de commissies zijn nog niet samengesteld, maar mijn voorkeur gaat vooral uit naar de economie en werk. Dus ik hoop wel dat ik in die commissie terecht kan.
Y hoy se cumplen 80 años de la muerte de Georges Méliès, uno
European
de los
Spanish.
Да, тоа е темата за која што ќе разговараме на 026 91 924.
Yo, let's be honest, this MF, he's a base.
Или 026 91
This is Bear Taffy?
1925, токму по повод оваа дебата.
This is Christopher Lee, man. This is Count Dooku.
Која што мислам дека треба да биде многу посериозно сватена во јавноста и многу. Да, тоа е темата за која што ќе разговараме на 026 90.
Listen to those pipes. I saw it in chat. It's Macedonian.
Che rappresenta 148 imprese associate che
It's
operano.
Italian. Come on.
Swala la vyama vya upinzani sasa hivi imeonekana kama vile sio kitu ambacho kipo kihalali, yani kimekuwa kama ni uadui.
Swahili. We're going.
Rion olympialaisissa tuli vain yksi mitali, sekin pronssinen. Australia taisi saada 29, eikä ollut siinä.
Finish.
Lo que es exactamente lo que disminuye es lo que aumenta la partida de servicios financieros.
Spanish.
Oarecare rezistență la schimbare. Asta contează foarte, foarte mult. Disponibilitatea de timp iarăși este importantă pentru că apelurile se efectuează de aici, de la sediul proiect.
I am going to say my Spanish is so good, and yet it's still very hard for me to delineate between Andean Pacific Spanish, Mexican Spanish, and Chilean Spanish.
Oarecare rezistență la schimbare. Asta contează foarte, foarte mult. Disponibilitatea de timp iarăși este importantă pentru că apelurile se efectuează de aici, de la sediul.
This is Chilean. Never mind, it's Romanian. It's not even Romanian Spanish. Okay. I was barking up the wrong tree. I'm going to be honest, 215. We're going to set our score then at 200. I don't know if you get more points from where you start on this one, because 200 seems kind of ambitious, but will NL beat 200 points? If you think that the bet is unreasonable and there's no chance for me to get it right, then just bet on doubt. It's that easy. That's an arbitrage opportunity for you, if you got the stones. Here we go.
مدينة نابلس كمدينة عريقة ومن أقدم مدن العالم فيها تراث تاريخي هائل. الحفاظ عليه بكلف مليارات أكبر من موازنة أي دولة
Jordanian Arabic. 1.
Taip, ir galima apžiūrėti ir atnaujintą ekspoziciją nuo tautinio atgimimo, kuri parodo visą tą kelią į tautinio atgimimo.
I need to hear it again.
Taip, ir galima apžiūrėti ir atnaujintą ekspoziciją nuo tautinio atgimimo, kuri parodo visą tą kelią į tautinio atgimimo.
I need to hear it again. After 2 listens, I've decided it is not British English.
Taip, ir galima apžiūrėti ir atnaujintą ekspoziciją.
Expositia? That's not what an Austrian person would say if they were speaking Austrian Standard German. They'd be saying something about, hey, did you know Mozart was born here and we have one of the highest scores in the World Happiness Index. So it's Farsi, Lithuanian, Kurdish, or Urdu. I know 0 words in all 4 of them combined, so this should be easy.
Nuo tautinio atgimimo, kuri parodo visą tą kelią į tautinio atgimimo. Taip, ir galima apžiūrėti ir atnaujintą ekspoziciją.
Lithuanian. Oh, how? Because in my head, I was like, expositia? It's I don't know where it's a loan word from, but English also has exposition. The fact that I recognize it, and it has that kind of like almost a Finnish sort of lilt to it, got me thinking. I might have been right for the wrong reason, but okay.
Daha basit bir örnek var. Geçenlerde bir yerde okudum. Ataş yapan bir yapay zeka düşünelim.
This one is not fair because he said like 2 words total. Look at the empty space. This is not enough info to get an action potential to fire in my brain.
Bunun görevi daha çok yapmak ve daha ucuza mal etmek. Bunun için de demire ihtiyacı var. En sonunda dünyadaki demiri tüketiyor. İnsanların kanında demir var diye gidip insanlar...
Okay, it's not Spanish, it's not English, it's not Cantonese. So it's either Turkish or Zulu. Sometimes you don't have to be smart, you just have to be good at taking tests.
Odbora oziroma nadzornega organa in pa tudi četrti največji lastnik z
I'm going to guess right off the bat that this is Slovene.
1,08 nekaj takega odstotka, bom rekel, delnic. In ta, bom rekel, FMR Holding ima 1012 lastnikov. Torej...
So it's not English. Norwegian is close to English. You know, I mean, I can't speak it, but it's relatively transferable, I think. Afrikaans should sound like Dutch. This doesn't sound like Dutch to me. It doesn't sound French. It doesn't sound Spanish. Slovene. Let's go. Let's go. Next.
vari kuuya tinototsigirana nazvo nevauya vatsvaga kuti vavhunzurudza ZANU-PF kuti vanhu vakati.
This sounds like an African language to me. I'm just spitting off the top of the dome piece. I think it's going to be one of these two. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to keep listening just in case they say like marinara and I was wrong the whole time.
Sapia vakaenda kupi kuti tigoita sarudzo dzakasununguka. Vari kuuya tinototsigirana nazvo nevauya vatsvaga kuti vavhunzurudza.
I'm going to say it's Shona. Info. I don't want to click on it and ruin my screen region. What is, does anyone know Shona? He don't miss. It's from Zimbabwe. Okay. Nahuatl is a South American language. You know what? I'll never deny my ignorance. That's fair enough. Now we know.
ცდილობს რომ პასუხისმგებლობა მხოლოდ მას დააკისროს, რეალურად კი საკითხი ასეთ მარტივად არ არის და ურჩევს პარლამენტის
I think it's Armenian or Georgian.
სპიკერს და სხვა დეპუტატებს რომ სხვა თემებზეც იფიქრონ.
I'm going to say Armenia. It was Georgian. Fair enough. I got to say, by the way, Georgian, I don't know any words in Georgian. Coolest font, though. Coolest font, for sure. I know that it's actually probably their alphabet, but I'm going to call it a font. It's a cool font, man. I have no idea. Australian English? I think this is Lithuanian. Let's go. Eastern European, Quebec French, American English.
Iz bajke, inače, još kad su okiti lampionima i čudima. Mislim, to je fantastično. Tako da sam ostao zaljubljen negde u Beč.
Try again.
Tako da Parathaus, ta gradska...
I'm scared because I don't know the Norwegian dialects.
Kuća koja izgleda kao iz bajke, inače.
I've been to Sweden. To me, this doesn't sound Swedish, but I don't know what the heck Bokmal Norwegian is. But I feel, my guess right now is that this is Serbian. So I'm going to go Serbian. Let's go. This is probably Wu Chinese.
Politikusok nem csak Hatházi Ákos, hanem Ungár Péter, Schmuck Erzsébet is befutott.
This one's gonna be really hard. It's not Quebec French. I don't think it's European Spanish either.
És Szél Bernadett is állítólag bármelyik pillanatban.
Never mind, it might be European Spanish.
Ide érhet, úgyhogy itt még bármikor készen állunk arra, hogy bemutassuk.
I'm actually leaning very much towards European Spanish.
Politikusok nem csak Hatházi Ákos, hanem Ungár Péter, Schmuck Erzsébet is befutott.
See, like that part to me sounds like it could be Arabic.
És Szél Bernadett is állítólag bármelyik pillanatban ide érhet, úgyhogy itt még bármikor készen állunk arra, hogy
that part to me sounds like it's Spanish 100%.
Bemutassuk önöknek őket. Politikusok nem csak Hatházi Ákos, hanem Ungár Péter, Schmuck Erzsébet is.
They're talking about Charlie Munger? Charlie Munger.
És befutott, és Szél Bernadett is állítólag bármelyik pillanatban ide érhet, úgyhogy
like to me it has like a Spanish sort of cadence to it, but
itt még bármikor készen állunk arra, hogy bemutassuk önöknek.
Charlie Munger?
Politikusok nem csak Hatházi Ákos, hanem Ungár Péter.
They're talking about Charlie Munger, dude.
Schmuck Erzsébet is befutott, és
I'm going to say this is Libyan Arabic. Why? Because I think it's Arabic. Libya is the closest of these countries to Europe. Might have taken on a little bit of a French-Spanish influence. That's Hungarian. Okay, it's Hungarian. Apologies to all the Hungarians out there. My apologies. We got a chance still.
Für mich ist Weihnachten nämlich durchaus mit gemischt.
Come on. If you're a doubter, could you construct a better question here? Is it Algerian Arabic, Lebanese Arabic, Amharic, Syrian Arabic, Najdi Arabic, Palestinian Arabic, or Oromo? You know what's crazy? I'm still thinking it's Lithuanian. Close your eyes.
walga'ii jiloota kooriyaa lamaanii ganda daangaarra jirtu panuumuun joomitti geggeeffametti ture. Gandi kunis erga wal waraansi biyya diina walii.
I think we're in Lebanon. Yes, I mean, that was still a pretty good performance, all things considered. What is Oromo, by the way? That's a tough question, man. That's from Ethiopia. I thought Amharic was from Ethiopia. I mean, maybe they both are. Pay out the doubters. They both are. Okay. Fair enough. We're going to run it back. Will NL be 200 points? I'm having a good time here. I'm learning. I'm learning. Play again.
Ve yaş sınırı da olmadığı için çok fazla bir ilgi oluyor. Ama bunlar tabii sanatçıyı motive eden şeyler, çünkü o insanlarla buluşmak çok önemli. Bizi sadece belki ayda yılda bir televizyonda, kliplerde görebiliyorlar. O yüzden onlarla buluşmak çok önemli. Mümkün mertebe hepsine gitmeye çalışıyoruz. Bütün şehirlere gitmeye çalışıyoruz. Tabii çok yorucu.
Just believe.
கிட்டத்தட்ட கால் நூற்றாண்டு காலமாக கோலோச்சு கொண்டிருந்த திரிபுராவில் கால் நூற்றாண்டுகளாக கோலோச்சு கொண்டிருந்த மார்க்சிஸ்ட் கம்யூனிஸ்ட் கட்சி அங்கே ஆட்சியை பறிகொடுத்திருக்கிறது. அங்கே மார்க்சிஸ்ட் கம்யூனிஸ்ட் கட்சிக்கு முற்றிலும் ஐடியாலஜி வைஸ் சித்தாந்த ரீதியில் அதற்கு எதிர் நிலைப்பாட்டை கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சி அங்கே ஆட்சியை பிடித்திருக்கிறது. முதல் முறையாக பாஜக அங்கே ஆட்சியை பிடித்திருக்கிறது.
I think this is Ukrainian.
우리나라의 고등학생들이 겨울 방학을
Come on.
Sí, placas de hielo que han complicado muchísimo la circulación, sobre todo en muchos puntos de la red principal de carga.
Come on. There we go. Some freebies is what I
पूर्वोत्तर के 3
needed.
राज्यों त्रिपुरा, मेघालय और नागालैंड में कल नतीजों का ऐलान होगा.
Let's go.
با ترک نیروهای خارجی حکومت افغانستان از استفاده اسکنرهای جلوگیری قاچاق مواد مخدر و دیگر مواد غیر قانونی در مرزهای کشور دست برداشته. با ترک نیروهای خارجی حکومت افغانستان از استفاده اسکنرهای جلوگیری
This is Guinean Portuguese. Ah! Found myself screaming in a hotel room. 137 points to go. Here we go.
আমাদের সরকারে কিন্তু এখন সবচেয়ে প্রায়োরিটি দিচ্ছেন আমরা
We had this.
উপরে আমাদের আগে যেমন আমাদের 38টা ট্রেনিং সেন্টার
It's Bengali.
我是宁保宁，08年高考考到了北京，中国最卖到明日。
Wu Chinese.
আমরা ইমপ্রুভ করছি যেমন আমাদের যে দক্ষ কর্মীরা যাওয়ার রেশিও কিন্তু বেড়ে গেছে
কিন্তু আমাদের দেশ থেকে তো শ্রমিক অনেক আগে থেকেই যাচ্ছে
জি।
কিন্তু এত দেরি কেন হলো আপনি যেটি বললেন যে আপনারা
Bengali. Let's go. It moved the buttons and I thought I got it wrong.
診療報酬は医師の人件費などにあたる本体部分は引き上げる一方、薬の価格にあたる薬価の部分は
This one is insane to me. Because it sounds like I feel like I know Japanese. Not really, this is just how I feel. But she's speaking Japanese to me, but I'm not hearing it. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see that video of the Italian guy who is like, this is what English sounds like to non-English speakers? That's, when I listen to that as an English person, that's how I feel about what I'm hearing right now. Like, everything in my brain is going, this is a clone of Japanese, but it's not Japanese.
下げ、報酬全体としては引き下げの方向で調整する見通しです。また、小野寺
It's Japanese.
Obiteljski zakon Milanke Opačić suspendirao je Ustavni sud, a ovaj koji je trenutno na snazi također je zaradio desetke zahtjeva za ocjenom ustavnosti. Ustavni je sud po njima trebao postupati, no kada se vlada još ona Tihomira Oreškovića...
Could you please repeat the question?
Obiteljski zakon Milanke Opačić suspendirao je Ustavni sud, a ovaj koji je trenutno na snazi također je zaradio desetke zahtjeva za ocjenom
Radio
ustavnosti.
cassette.
Ustavni je sud po njima trebao postupati, no kada se vlada još ona Tihomira Oreškovića...
Austrian Standard German. It's Croatian! Oh. I thought that was German. Thank you kindly. You're welcome. You're welcome, doubters. Anything but German? Oh, really? So you thought that was Irish? You thought Irish was a more reasonable answer than German there for an English-speaking person? They're both equally wrong. The only right answer is Croatia. How was that German? I don't speak German or Croatian. That's how it sounds like. That's the game. Oh, man. Okay, Will and LB 200 points. Here we go. It sounded like Schlagenstar to me. Obviously, it wasn't.
Imrohar na cluhi canis omana agus pelle milunasa. Feimer for na Harrihe, Heshkawil, come on the Nimrodi.
This is Pashto. Owned. Oh, so that's what Irish sounds like.
Organização criminosa de obstruir a justiça de 2 das 3 acusações de corrupção e de 6 das 7 acusações
This is impossible.
de lavagem de dinheiro. Organização criminosa de obstruir a justiça de 2 das 3 acusações.
Check. Pashto. Okay. 0-3. 0-3, that's fine. It happens. Note to self, if you see Portuguese, bet on Portuguese. I need to run to the bathroom really quick, though. I'll be back in just 1 second here. See you in just a moment. Enjoy yourself. Hello. I gotta be honest. That was a long one. That was. Oh man, and I gotta be honest as well with one more thing. I've been using this eco-friendly laundry detergent for like 3 months, and it fucking sucked, man. It was so bad. For a while, like, it wasn't too bad, but then after like a month, it stopped doing a great job of making my clothes smell clean. They just sort of like were okay. And then like a month after that, they started smelling like just mildew nonstop. It was horrible. I thought I was doing it wrong. They were like little strips, and then you're supposed to like tear them up, and they're like tied strips. Did all my laundry on Sunday. Smelled my clothes. It smelled like Pax. I said, this is fucked, man. I went out and I said, I'm getting Tide Pods. Redid my clean but stinky laundry in Tide Pods. Don't you think that's a baby? I'm just so fresh, so clean. I love when I smell cleanly. I'm just so fresh, so clean. I will go to bat for a lot of eco-friendly stuff. I would actually posit the eco-friendly laundry detergents are actually not eco-friendly. They're probably less environmentally damaging than Tide Pods, but they don't actually get your laundry clean. So whatever resources they're saving and preserving, they shouldn't be using in the first place because they accomplish nothing. You're literally just putting garbage in your washing machine. At least the Tide Pod will get your clothes clean. Now, it might leach microplastics into the water supply that will be there forever. That being said, that eco-friendly laundry detergent was horrible. Anyway, long story short, we're back. Boomer. Just have your mom do your laundry so she makes all the decisions and you're absolved of all moral quandaries. Okay, we've already got the prediction running here, right? Okay, Boomer, don't care, didn't ask. Plus, I have to walk 17 kilometers to get to my laundry machine anyway. Play again. The polls are open, right? Are the polls not open? No, they're not. Okay. Just cook your clothes in the air fryer. Now we're talking. Will NL beat 200 points?
அதை அவங்க தெளிவா அவங்க ஆய்வுக்கு இதையும் எடுத்துக்கணும்னு நான் கேட்டுக்கிறேன். அதை ஏன் ஆய்வு செய்ய மறுக்கிறாங்க இல்ல மறைக்கிறாங்க அப்படிங்கிறது எனக்கு தெரியல. கம்யூனிஸ்ட் கட்சிகளை பொறுத்தவரை இந்த பொதுவுடைமை நோக்கம் என்பது காங்கிரஸ் கட்சியிலிருந்து ரொம்ப நிற்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நோக்கம் இல்லை. அதை அவங்க தெளிவா அவங்க ஆய்வு.
Let's go.
Cúgáil bhliantúil chuman lúchlas gael barca chróca. Glacú le rún a chur is ahrú mór struchtúr an chríomh.
That was so Irish. I mean, obviously, yes. I'm getting so cyberbullied by Europeans, man. The thing is, I'm so fucked up. Please, I'm so fucked up. I guarantee, and you're not going to believe me until you watch some other North American streamers play this game. I'm not saying I'm the best North American player of all time at Ling Your Language. Cyberbully some other American streamers into playing this, and let's see how our scores stack up, okay? That's all I'm saying. I think I'm beating the North American index right now.
Há laboratórios a dar cartões de desconto de alguns medicamentos a médicos para que sejam entregues.
I know Portuguese.
Thưa quý vị, Công an thành phố Vinh, tỉnh Nghệ An vào sáng ngày 26 tháng Giêng đã đưa lực lượng đến để cưỡng chế đất đối với 54 hộ gia đình người dân xóm 3, xã Nghi Kim, thành phố Vinh, tỉnh Nghệ An. Phía người dân phản đối biện pháp cưỡng chế với lý do là bồi thường không phải.
Let's think. I'm going to guess this is from South or Central America. This does not sound South or Central American to me. This should be Cambodia-ish, I think.
đáng so với một số dự án khác cũng trên.
It sounds more from the Arabic Peninsula or like South Asia to me. Let's say this is Gulf Arabic. It's Vietnamese.
Представители на Москва и Вашингтон продължиха преговорите за прекратяване на огъня в Сирия без да обявят пробив по темата. Очаква се, че разговорите ще продължат.
Bulgarian. Okay, fair enough. We're trying to get to 200.
Siamo in conclusione, tra poco la linea va a cronache con Raffaella Di Rosa, si tornerà a parlare della situazione e dei disagi.
Italian.
Also ich glaube, dass es natürlich immer Momente gibt,
German?
wo man ein Kind auch
Standard
wieder
German?
auf den
Trhy dokázaly v závěru umazat svoje intradenní ztráty. Německý DAX se nakonec přehoupl do mírného zisku. Britský FTSE si připsal 80%. Philips se po výsledcích propadl téměř o 5,5%.
I'm going to say this is Polish. The closest thing here to Polish is Czech. Let's go, let's go.
डॉक्टर शेट्टी, आजची जी पहिली घटना आहे मुंबईतली, या मुलाचं हृदय बंद पडलं. रात्री या मुलाने आईकडे तक्रार केली की मला छातीत दुखतंय. त्यानंतर तो झोपला. तो सकाळी उठलाच नाही. डॉक्टरांचं असं म्हणणं आहे की त्याचं हृदय बंद पडलं. त्याच वेळी डॉक्टरांनी शंका उपस्थित केली होती की आम्हाला आश्चर्य वाटतंय की 15 वर्षाच्या मुलाला असा हार्ट अटॅक कसा येऊ शकतो.
I have absolutely no concept. It doesn't sound European to me, so I'm going to say it's Marathi. I don't know what that is, but it's right.
Esto fue lo que decía hoy el presidente. El tema, como está expuesto en este informe, breve y todo, tiene la complejidad y las aristas de las cuales perfecto.
160.
Asifuni phela abantu abazomba phansi phela. But uminka abazodinga also science dingo engineer. Ilubuhlelo lakhathene endaweni lemba khona imayini. Iyabakhiqiza abantu abasha.
I think this could be Zulu. Oh my God, he's actually doing it.
Afstanden fra stadion og så ind til Rønne Centrum, den er
This is some variant of German.
800-900 meter, og tidligere der talte jeg jo med
I'm just calling it. I think this is Danish, but I'm going to keep listening.
eller politiinspektøren Flemming Dreyer, og han siger, jamen de havde ikke noget interesse i at holde dem ind på stadion.
Let's go! Let's go!
У нас у фракції, наприклад, удару опозиційної
It's another very close to German language.
фракції не було недоторканності. Я б думаю, що там би всі вже пересаджали за перший місяць спротиву. Це як приклад. Тому я підтримую, що якщо навіть і прибирати недоторканність з народних депутатів...
This sounds Ukrainian to me.
होळी आणि धुळवड आटोपताच उन्हानं आपले खरे रंग दाखवायला सुरुवात केली आहे. कारण देशातल्या 10 सर्वाधिक शहरांमध्ये तब्बल 5 शहरं ही एकट्या आपल्या महाराष्ट्रातली.
Fuck you. How am I supposed to get this? How am I supposed to get this?
आज नोंदवण्यात आलेल्या तापमानामध्ये अकोला हे शहर देशातलं सर्वाधिक तापमानाचं शहर ठरलं.
I heard a baby crying.
आज अकोल्याचं तापमान तब्बल 39.5 अंश सेल्सिअसवर पोहोचले. अकोल्या व्यतिरिक्त महाराष्ट्रातील ब्रह्मपुरी, जळगाव, परभणी आणि वर्धा या शहरांचाही पहिल्या 10 उष्ण शहरांमध्ये समावेश आहे.
Dari. An attempt was made. But you know, either way, we're paying out the believers. I can't believe it. I'd like to run more back. I feel like I'm starting to learn something. Not maybe permanently, but something. Malf said he went from 171K to 968. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Bộ Giáo dục và Đào tạo hôm 26 tháng 2 công bố dự thảo thông tư quy định chuẩn.
E adesso andiamo in Messico con Lorenzo Zanoni, consultant ECA Italia, per parlare di diritto del lavoro, in particolare
Italian.
宮崎監督は長年虫の目から見た世界を描く作品を温めていて、ジブリ美術館でも絵の描かれたガラス板を重ねて作られた奥行きのある世界を覗いて楽しめる展示物、パノラマボックスの一つで毛虫のボロを紹介していた。
Japanese. I should have. Okay, my brain's not working so well right now. We were 3 for 3.
ከአደጋው በህይወት የተረፉ ፍልሰተኞች ለተባበሩት መንግስታት ድርጅት ገለጹ። ዛሬ ጣሊያን የደረሱት ፍልሰተኞች እንዳሉት ከ100 በላይ ያሳፈረው ጀልባ ንጋቱ ላይ ከሊቢያ ተነስቶ ጥቂት ሰዓት ከአደጋው በህይወት የተረፉ
It's not Polish. Don't let them trick you. Ethiopia? Nigeria? It's not Cantonese.
ፍልሰተኞች ለተባበሩት መንግስታት ድርጅት ገለጹ። ዛሬ ጣሊያን የደረሱት ፍልሰተኞች እንዳሉት ከ100 በላይ ያሳፈረው ጀልባ ንጋቱ ላይ ከሊቢያ ተነስቶ ጥቂት ሰዓት
This is a Romo.
এখন যেটা ঘটলো এই
Hindi
যেটা
Urdu?
ঘটলো এটা কিন্তু সাইড শো
Sideshow Bengali! Bengali! Let's go!
De mai bine de 27.
What?
De mai bine de 27.
This is unfair. This is not fair.
De mai bine de 27. De mai bine de
Di mai bine de
27.
27. Di mai bine de 27 de.
De mai bine de 27.
Di mai bine de 27. Di mai bine de 27. Di mai bine de 27. Di mai bine de 27. Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so bad? You could bine de 27. You could do you so bad you could do anything?
De mai bine de 27. De mai bine de 27. De mai bine de 27. De mai bine de 27.
I'm not doing it to like just do it. I'm doing it to try to get it to stick in my brain.
De mai bine de
It's like this is around when my brain turns on, and this is all I get to analyze.
27.
And it actually just sounds like random phonemes because I don't have a contextual envelope with which to interpret it.
De mai bine de 27.
De mai bine de. De mai bine de. 27. Romanian. Easy.
Реда на новините, защото току-що излезе информация от Холивуд Репортер, че Том Хенкс се отказал да участва в прожекция в Белия дом на филма The Post или Вестник на властта.
Защо? Well, it's not English.
Реда на новините, защото току-що излезе информация от Холивуд.
It's Bulgarian or Farsi, I think, because isn't Swabian like it's like a Central European language?
Холивуд Репортер, че Том Хенкс се отказал да участва в прожекция в Белия дом на филма
I'm going to say
The
this
Post
is Bulgarian. Let's go. They're talking about Tom Hanks?
Вестник на властта. Защо? Реда на новините, защото току-що излезе информация от
Hollywood
Репортер, че
Harry Potter
Том Хенкс се отказал да участва в прожекция в Белия дом на филма The Post или Вестник на властта.
Hey! They're saying Hollywood Reporter, not Harry Potter.
Реда на новините, защото току-що излезе информация от Холивуд Репортер, че Том Хенкс се отказал.
According to the Hollywood Reporter, Tom Hanks.
Que toute cette génération de photographes qui étaient éparpillés un peu au Sénégal, au Mali, en Côte d'Ivoire.
European French. Côte d'Ivoire. There we go.
ما تعرف تقول له غير يا ابني الله يشعل النار بقبرك مثل ما مشعل له النار.
I think this is Syrian Arabic.
Neće imati kontrolni paket, ali najveći udio u vlasništvu dobit će ruske banke.
Eastern European? Perhaps.
Sberbank i VTB. Logična je takva struktura vlasništva, kaže premijer Plenković.
It's very simple. If I don't know what it is, and Portuguese is on the board, you take Portuguese.
Neće imati kontrolni paket, ali najveći udio u vlasništvu dobit će ruske banke.
The only other thing I'm thinking is like Croatian is like Eastern Europe. However, in my head, I'm always like Croatia has more in my head of like a South European, Italian influence in the language versus like Eastern European.
Sberbank i VTB.
But it's very hard for me to say this is Mozambican Portuguese.
Logična je takva struktura vlasništva, kaže premijer.
Like it sounds so European. Mozambican Portuguese. Ah! We puzzled it out, man. We puzzled it out.
Y'icyumweru ntitukiyubahiriza mu minsi y'akazi ntitukiyubahiriza
byose byabaye kimwe bitewe uko twabaye imburamukoro rwose icyo dusaba niba dufungurira insengero
I don't even know how to start.
y'icyumweru ntitukiyubahiriza mu minsi y'akazi ntitukiyubahiriza byose byabaye kimwe bitewe uko twabaye imburamukoro rwose icyo dusaba niba dufungurira insengero.
This is Rwanda. Oh! Believers! Please, Australian English. Australian English.
En mann av denne typen har fått beskjed om å gå ut av badet og forbi kamera. Det er her hjemme hos den vanlige mannen reportasjen starter.
This is either Norwegian, Portuguese, Gujarati, Slovene, Portuguese, Italian, or Chahadiskari.
En mann av denne typen har fått beskjed om å gå ut av badet.
Like that part sounds Norwegian to me.
Og forbi kamera.
Be camera.
Det er her hjemme hos den vanlige mannen reportasjen starter.
Believers, that one's for you.
En mann av denne typen har fått beskjed.
Another hjarti on an agakid quig euro 9 hectares.
This must be Irish.
Portka eliminated in the grok. Fuin ANC nu Leon Harvey's a hochtig rai.
This is for AMC News. My name is Colin Farrell.
As my intuition by Kucha Vegan Tucker.
Let's go! There's just it was English filtered through like I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm just like it sounded to in my head I was like it's Farsi but English.
Another hjarti on an agakid quig euro 9 hectares.
It's a hectare.
بیساڵانەیە ئەو ڕۆژە بۆ وەگەڵێت کە چاوەڕوانی کردووە ڕۆژێک بگەڕێنەوە. سەرۆک وەزیرانی وڵاتەکەی لە فڕۆکەخانەی ئیسلام ئاباد لە پێشوازیدا بووە و پێکەوە ئاخاوتنیان کردووە.
I mean, come on. Like what do you want from me? Okay, never mind. We're moving on.
Bushati dhe Meta kanë diskutuar se si mund të gjejnë një zgjidhje së bashku që të jetë mbështetur në vendimin e gjykatës kushtetuese, ose siç është cilësuar nga presidenti Meta, vija e kuqe. Por mësohet se në këtë takim ministri Bushati nuk ka paraqitur një propozim tjetër konkret.
Konkret. It's Albanian.
V délce 4340 km byl světovým rekordem, letěli více jak 26 hodin při průměrné rychlosti něco přes 160 km za hodinu.
Sounds very Finnish. Oh, it was Czech. Okay. 267 though. 267. Choose outcome. Congratulations, believers. All right, well, that's going to do it for Ling Your Language. I learned a lot about languages. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about my audience over the course of that.